Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. Привет! I'm your Russian-American makeup and beauty addict. I usually do reviews and tutorials on Mondays and Wednesdays, and on Fridays I do fabulous drag looks, because Fridays are a drag. Oh, in today's video, I'm finally getting my hands on the new Beauty Bay Bright palette, and this is 2.0. I have the bright matte. I don't have the first bright one with shimmers, but I got a second one, and oh my, look at that. Look at that goodness. It's huge. It's huge. It's bigger than my head. I'm going to be doing this very bright, very fancy, very festive, everything in a kitchen sink look for the Pride months. So happy Pride months. If you guys are interested to see how this works, I'm going to even swatch this monstrosity and then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of all new videos I upload. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and also go live on some Mondays. So follow me on social media, everything is down below, as well as my Patreon group. So like, comment, subscribe. Let's get right into this review. So I got this palette not right away, almost right away. As soon as it launched, I was kind of behind the news. Often don't follow everything right away. I mean, I just get very sidetracked. I like doing makeup more than I like makeup releases. So, but when I saw this, I'm like, I gotta have it because Beauty Bay is amazing. All the palettes of Beauty Bay I have, like every single one. You can look up my channel, Beauty Bay. It's everything. I have my collection and I'm proud of it. So we're gonna be doing swatches of this. This is 25 bucks. I got 25% I got 25% off with a coupon code. Their coupon codes all the time. Just Google it. They always differ, so I can't really tell you what I use. It's probably not active anymore. But yeah, this is huge, huge, huge. 42 colors. And it has bright shimmers, mattes, everything. So let me swatch this. This is gonna be very, very tedious. So prepare yourselves. So these are the first 2 rows, and I didn't make much effort. Some of the palettes, even the Profusion that I love, sometimes it takes like 3 or 4 go swipes, but it means nothing. I always say swatches mean nothing because your skin is dry, but this one, Beauty Bay, sticks well. It's a creamier formula, I would say. Formula is great. Beauty Bay is like amazing. Look at the swatches though. I mean, this is a $25 palette that has 42 colors. Amazing. So let me get to the other 2 rows. I mean, this is mental. You probably saw me making faces, especially when I swatched this one in one swatch. Black, almost in one swatch. I mean, wow. I think Beauty Bay topped themselves. It's just freaking unbelievable. Look at this beauty. Alright, 2 more rows and I'm done. Alright, so the last 2 rows, they're kind of harder to swatch, but maybe because I already wiped my skin off so many times, so it's kind of, my skin is patchy from wipes and everything. But, and also my cats are running, having zoomies, and they all going, they're hungry. So I always rush swatches when my cats are hungry, so sorry. But yeah, that's pretty amazing as well. Some of the shimmers are not as spectacular as others, like this purple one and the pink one, they're alright. And this one is like kind of a satiny, but most of them are great. The cool tone shimmers and the golden ones are like the most amazing, but overall I would like, if this is a 10 out of 10 if I could rate this, and like if you haven't gotten it yet, run to Beauty Bay, and this is the best 25 bucks you're ever gonna spend. It has all colors of the rainbows, and everything about this is like wow, wow, amazing. So let's get into the tutorial and you see how this applies. Look at that. Look at it. I mean, this is like bright in eyeball. So we'll get to it and the final thoughts at the end. So I've got Beauty Babe White Primer on already, this eye base, and one of my favorites. I'm actually kind of running low. A good replacement I just found was Profusion, but Beauty Babe is really nice and thick. I would say it's thicker than Profusion. But anyway, that aside, I'm going to use my Spectrum. I'm going to use a variety of brushes. This is clearly a rainbow look for Bright. And I use as many colors as possible, as many brushes as possible. As I always say, the most important part is the size and the shape of the brush. Small brushes to fit into here, and the larger brushes for blending out. I mean, very simple. The Spectrum A12, that's going to be my black. And the black is called Storm. I'm not gonna lift it, well, I'm gonna try to lift it every time. It's gonna be a pain in the neck, it's a huge palette. Now I'm taking a larger brush. This is BH Cosmetics from a set number 9. I'm gonna go into green. I'm gonna go to Jungle, a true green. And we're just gonna go in the rainbow formation, pretty much. You know, when you do a rainbow like this, another thing that's important to look at the brightness of your color that you're using. Like some of the colors could be too dark to go next. Like if there is a blue and it's too dark after green, it's gonna be darker than green, just not gonna look right. And you'll see what I mean when you try it. I had this issue before when doing rainbow formation and it just does not work. And next we're going to go into blue. And I'm going to use the Spectrum B11 brush, and we're going to go into lighter blue. This is kind of a purplish blue. It's called Swim. The other blue that's called Infinity is a little bit too dark. This one blends perfectly with the green. So next is purple. I'm going to go in between grape soda and a little bit of Culberry. And maybe a little stone. I kind of like go in between those stones. This might be just a little bit too light, but the other ones might be a little too dark, so I'm kind of like tap in between the three. Next we're going for the pink. It's called Shock. My favorite kind of pink, the true bright, crazy bright pink. I'm telling you, this is a true Beauty Bay formula. Oh, look at that pink. It just makes me so happy. Beauty Bay always delivers, I always say that. I don't think I have seen any Beauty Bay palette that I wouldn't like none. And we go in with orange at the end, called Calypso. And that's a beautiful orange. Coming from orange shader. Actually, when I do a rainbow look, I like orange. Oh, look at that orange. How good this is. I'm not even saying what brushes I'm using. They're pretty much all the same size. This is the Shop Me Say brush. And I've got a little gem on it. Because, you know, gems are coming on later. I've got them laid out and it keeps sticking to stuff. So now I'm gonna start with the yellows and mustards. Taxi. It's like a mustardy yellow and sunflower and a little bit of playground. So we're gonna start to like blend into the yellows and to the warm tones back into the inner corner. I just wanted to do as much rainbow as possible, like the rainbow threw up in here, which I think I achieved. Now I'm going back to the same orange, Calypso, and notice I'm going with the smaller brushes. They're smudgy brushes, but they're flat and skinny, so I can fit into the small area. And we're going with the berry kind of tone. So there's a tone called Circus, a little bit of velvet, and I'm gonna blend it with macaroon. So pretty much I'm going through most of the palette. Only me. I always manage to use as many colors as possible. That's what happens when I get a rainbow palette. Like, I want to use everything, and that's what happens. And on the low lash line, I'm gonna go in the same formation through blues, green, And then we got back to yellows, orange, and in the very inner corner I'm gonna add just a tad of pink, pretty much all the colors, using smaller brushes. So put white in the waterline, NYX Milk jumper pencil. I'm gonna set it with white to see how white the white is. So load this. Oh, that's a good white. I mean, I already used it in the other eye, but still, like, I'm impressed. Might be a little better than the Beauty by Bright Matte. Or maybe it's the same. I remember I wasn't impressed with the white from Bright Matte for some reason, but this one seems to be very good. So let me cut the crease, just a very basic cut crease with the same white from Beauty Bay, and I'll be back. So now we're gonna go through all the shimmers. So for the purpose of not lifting it over and over, I'm gonna show you pretty much a rainbow. I'm gonna go for blue, then this green, the gold. This gold is amazing. A little bit of oranges mixed together, and then pink, and then oh, I poked it with my finger, and the purples. Pretty much almost all of the shimmers, and even a little bit of this one. Just gonna go with a tiny amount so I get all of them. I'm gonna clean the brush on the towel in between because I'm not using different brushes, so I'm gonna use one for everything. So go in with the blue. NYX Epic White. I'm gonna draw a white line. So that's what we got so far. I added some gems, of course, and I cleaned up a little bit under eye. I still have to do the base, clean up some more, fix my eyebrows. They look very glistening for some reason. Anyway, I'll be back. So far, this is freaking amazing. It's like so rich. It's so beautiful. Every time it impresses me. Beauty Bay quality is like on par with some high-end makeup. And opacity and the pigmentation. I mean, I don't know where they get their formula. If I ever have my own makeup brand, I want the same manufacturer. It's beautiful. And she's back with extra everything. I wanted this look to be extremely festive and very rainbow and very bright. And I think we achieved that. Very drag inspired. I extended it white, I added more gems, and I put some glitter on it. I mean, everything in the kitchen sink. So this is it. That's the final look. I used the same eyeshadow to blend all the blush. All the blush is eyeshadow, pretty much. I used the oranges here, and I used yellow. Yellow's everywhere. And I used the same colors on my lips. First I put some primer, like eyeshadow primer, and then put the powder. I wanted to use the kimchi lipsticks, but they're a little bit too creamy, and I just wanted this to be very matte. So this is it. I'm very happy with the look. Oh my god, the palette is amazing. If you guys can get your hands on it, I mean anybody can. Beauty Bay ships to US pretty quickly. Actually, last time, this time, they shipped very quickly. I don't think I ever got email saying that they shipped it, but it arrived and I'm like, wait, Beauty Bay arrived. That was pretty quick. It actually wasn't bad. So it's huge, and it's amazing. I highly recommend this. The white is really white, the black is really black, everything is extremely vibrant. I have the Bright Matte, and this is so extra because it has all the rainbow shimmers, except for like I wish there was a white shimmer, or like a really light, but I mean, I'm always complaining about something, right? But this is like on its own, it's just everything. You can pretty much make any look out of it, any look under the sky. It's just amazing. This is so good. It's like on par with any high-end expensive brands. Amazing. So guys, highly recommend. Perfect timing for the Pride month, and yeah, you got this look. So let me know what you guys think. Like this video, give me a comment below, and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I go live on some Mondays. Follow me on social media, everything's down below, as well as my Patreon group. Thank you guys, thank you all my patrons. Thank you for support. I love you all, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Happy Pride Month. Bye!